For some Bunarit, memories of the day acid violence changed his life forever are as vivid in his mind as the scars on his skin.
When
it splashed on me, it felt hot. It even burned through the wood on the floor. I realized it was acid.
The attacker was his wife, he says, upset with his late nights out. When he came home one morning, she threw the burning liquid on his face.
My son told me, "Jump into the river, Daddy." I jumped into the river. I was blinking in the water, and then I couldn't see anything.
That was more than 15 years ago. Today, Bunarit is a peer counselor at the Cambodian Acid Survivors Charity, a refuge where people recovering from acid attacks receive care and rehabilitation. It's a necessary service. The charity has recorded more than 300 acid attacks in Cambodia going back to the 1980s. But those are just the ones they know of, says Ziad Saman, the center's project manager.
And the reason why it's so disturbing is that the intention is not to necessarily kill the intended victim, but is to leave them marked physically and emotionally for the rest of their life.
Such attacks continue despite the passage of a tough new acid attack law late last year. At just 18 years old, Khoi Sre Lek became one of this country's most recent victims of acid violence.
I just want the court to arrest the girl that threw acid on me and put her in prison. That's what I want.
Advocates for acid attack victims say they're hopeful such cases will make it to trial under the new law, which carries tough penalties for convicted offenders. But they also want strict regulations on the sale of all acids, including those contained in car and motorcycle batteries or used for purifying gold and cleaning jewelry.
Only half of the legislation was essentially approved. All of the regulatory aspects rely on a sub-decree which has not yet been developed. So, at the moment, if the law has two arms, punishment for perpetrators and regulation, only one of it's officially in effect at the moment.
While advocates wait for the legislation to be fully implemented, survivors like Bunarit are trying to get on with their lives. Irwin Loy for VOA News, Phnom Penh.